up, everyone? Let's talk meatloaf. It's not fancy, but it's a classic for a reason. This dish is pure comfort food, a big hug on a plate. Remember your mom's cooking? This is that feeling, amplified. Meatloaf is about simple, hearty flavors done right. It's about juicy meat, a flavorful crust, and maybe a little surprise inside. Forget those fancy restaurants. This is where the real magic happens. So, are you ready to learn the secrets of a killer meatloaf? Let's get down to business. Right, let's talk ingredients. The foundation of any great dish starts with what you put into it. You need good quality minced beef. The better the beef, the better the flavor. We're looking for at least 80% lean. This ensures a juicy, flavorful meatloaf without being overly greasy. Need some moisture? Add a bit of ground pork or veal. These meats add richness and depth to the flavor profile. Next, breadcrumbs. They help bind the meat and make it nice and tender. Stale bread is best, blitzed into crumbs. Fresh bread can be too soft and won't give the right texture. Homemade breadcrumbs are far superior to store-bought ones. Eggs are essential. They hold everything together. They act as the glue that binds all the ingredients. And for flavor, we need onions, garlic, herbs, and spices. These aromatics bring the meatloaf to life. Don't be shy, a good meatloaf needs a good kick. Finally, the glaze. This is where you can really get creative. Ketchup is classic, but get creative. Try different combinations to find your perfect glaze. Brown sugar, mustard, Worcestershire sauce, even a touch of chili for those who like it hot. The glaze is the finishing touch that brings everything together. Now, the fun part begins. This is where the magic happens, and you get to transform simple ingredients into a delicious, comforting meal. First things first, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 175 degrees Celsius. This ensures that your meatloaf will cook evenly and develop that perfect crust. Next, it's time to get your hands involved. Combine the ground meat, breadcrumbs, eggs, finely chopped onions, minced garlic, fresh herbs, and your favorite spices in a large mixing bowl. Mixing by hand helps to evenly distribute all the ingredients. Be careful not to overmix the ingredients. Overmixing can lead to a dense and tough meatloaf, which is not what we're aiming for. Gently shape the mixture into a loaf. Once shaped, place the meatloaf into a greased loaf pan. Greasing the pan helps prevent sticking and makes for an easier cleanup. Now, let's move on to the glaze. For the glaze, whisk together ketchup, brown sugar, mustard, and any other secret ingredients you like. This glaze adds a sweet and tangy flavor that complements the savory meatloaf perfectly. Brush the glaze generously over the top of the meatloaf. Make sure to cover it well, as this will create that beautiful caramelized crust we all love. Place the meatloaf in the preheated oven. As it bakes, the glaze will caramelize, forming a delicious golden crust. Bake the meatloaf for about an hour. Keep an eye on it, and if you have a timer, set it to remind you. The meatloaf should be cooked through and have a nice, firm texture. To ensure it's safe to eat, use a meat thermometer to check the internal temperature. It should reach 160 degrees Fahrenheit or 71 degrees Celsius. This step is crucial for both safety and achieving the perfect meatloaf. All right, your meatloaf is out of the oven, smelling wonderful. But wait, let it rest for at least 10 minutes before slicing. This allows the juices to redistribute, resulting in a moister, more flavorful meatloaf. While it's resting, prepare your sides. Mashed potatoes are a must, creamy and comforting, perfect for soaking up that delicious gravy. Don't forget the greens, some steamed broccoli, or a crisp salad to balance the richness. Slice the meatloaf and serve it up with pride. This, my friends, is home cooking at its finest. Meatloaf is a blank canvas, inviting delicious companions. Mashed potatoes are a given, creamy and comforting. But don't stop there. Roasted vegetables add sweetness and color. Try carrots, parsnips, or sweet potatoes. For a bit of tang, go for a classic green bean casserole, or a simple salad with a sharp vinaigrette. And if you're feeling indulgent, mac and cheese is always a winner. The key is to balance the richness of the meatloaf with lighter, brighter flavors. Get creative and experiment. Listen, this is your meatloaf, so make it your own. Don't just follow the recipe to the letter. Let your creativity shine through. Don't be afraid to experiment with the recipe. Think of it as a blank canvas where you can add your favorite ingredients and flavors. Add chopped bacon for smoky goodness, or diced bell peppers for sweetness and crunch. You can even throw in some cheese for a delightful surprise. Try different herbs and spices. Fresh herbs like parsley or thyme can add a burst of freshness, while dried spices can bring depth and warmth. Italian herbs, chili flakes, smoked paprika, The possibilities are endless. Don't hesitate to mix and match until you find your perfect blend. You can even mix up the glaze. A good glaze can elevate your meatloaf from ordinary to extraordinary. BBQ sauce, honey mustard, or a spicy sriracha glaze, go wild. Each glaze brings its own unique flavor profile to the dish. The most important thing is to have fun and enjoy the process. Cooking is a wonderful way to bring people together. Cooking should be a joy, not a chore. Embrace the experience and make it a memorable one. So get in the kitchen, make some noise, and create a meatloaf that's uniquely yours. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They often lead to the best discoveries. And don't forget to share your culinary masterpieces with me. I love seeing the amazing creations you come up with. I want to see what you come up with. Your creativity and passion are what make cooking so special.